figure I'll come on here and talk about some Prime YouTuber. They seem to be getting really pissed off about drivers leaving Prime. I mean, from the videos that I watch, it seems like that's the case. They're pretty upset. They don't want nobody to talk anything bad about Prime, even though people just talking their own feeling, their own experience. Kind of crazy to me, though. It don't make no sense. I mean, everybody is free to do whatever they want to do. I mean, you're free to want to stay at Prime. That's your choice. If people choose to want to leave Prime, that's also their choice. Prime is another trucking company. Just remember that. Get that into your head. So just another trucking company. It's a business. They have to make certain their business function and their business run accordingly. So this whole idea, like you're thinking like everybody has to come to Prime and stay there. If they don't stay there, then they're the worst thing in the world, or they're this, or they're dumb, or they're stupid, or they're blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Here's the thing. People gotta look out for what works best for them. Prime's looking out for what works best for Prime. You don't believe that? Get your settlement and have anything owing to Prime and see who get their money first. I guarantee you it's not you. Prime gotta get their money first. So even if you have like a terrible week and you have no money coming in, if you owe Prime for some repair in the shop or whatever, Prime's not gonna be like, well, you're not making any money this week, so I'm gonna go ahead and not take no money out this week from for what you owe me. Especially if you're a lease purchase, you're paying all of that right up front. If you're a lease, you're paying it up just the same way. So I'm just saying, like, Prime's gonna think about Prime first. So if another person comes to Prime and is working at Prime and decide, hey, I think I can do something better and I can, make it a lot better out there, that's their choice. That's their business. They're doing it for their own business because their business come first to them, just like Prime come first to Prime. So stop bashing people. I mean, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want, but I just think it's kind of stupid to be, And the people who are bashing people are the same people who will tell you, I have the right to do whatever I want. It's my right. 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 So isn't it that person's right to to figure out how they want their business to run? Isn't that their right? Just like you have your right? Apparently, in those people world, I don't think so. But people can do whatever they want. If you're a truck driver and you want to work at Prime and you say, shit man, I don't think I'm making it here, it's not working out for me, I'm going to go somewhere else. And another thing, they like to say, oh, it's the driver. Oh, it's the driver. No, a lot of stuff at Prime is bullshit, straight up. But there's a lot of stuff at Prime that's good, straight up. It's not a perfect company. It's a good company. It's an okay company. But it's not a perfect company. And it's not the only trucking company out there. So if somebody wants to go there and then leave because they think they can do better, let them go. You guys like to say some people come back. Okay, so then if they go and they come back, so be it. Because it didn't work out. Okay, if Prime take them back, that's on Prime. If Prime don't want to take them back, that's also on Prime. But people have the right to do whatever they want. You don't need to be going on YouTube and bashing people just because they leave Prime or act like nobody should say anything bad about Prime. Prime is not perfect. Period. And Prime will tell you they're not perfect. But I don't understand how you guys can always go on YouTube and bash people and, it's okay to do that. Like, it's just kind of weird to me. I'm guessing that Prime sees all these videos, or I don't know if they see them or not, but if they see them and don't, I don't know if they would even care to say anything about it. I don't know. But I work at Prime, and I drive for Prime, and I can tell you, a lot of these guys' experience is not my experience. Is there good days? Yeah. But here's some terrible days. You know? You make money, but you don't make money. Because I'm not even going to get into it yet. I can tell you that people can do whatever they want. Prime is just another trucking company. It's not holier than hell. And people are free to do whatever they want. If it's not working out for them, that's on them to go. If it's working out for you, then be happy. Them leaving, or going on to greener pasture or not greener pasture, or whatever they go on to, I don't think that would be affecting your bottom line. So I don't really get it. These guys go on YouTube, and this guy was doing some kind of review video or something like that, and he was bashing this guy that was leaving Prime and saying, I guess he had family issues. I think he was from Stevens before, and then he came to Prime, and then I don't know, he has some kind of issues, whatever, with Prime and his home life and some stuff like that. Okay, if he wants to go, he goes. That's his business. It's not working out for him. It's fine. You know what I mean? There's another guy that's on there that complains about how YouTubers, some YouTubers, the way they do their video, or whatever they're putting out, or their content or whatever. What does that matter? Why? Why is it a big deal? I'm not understanding. I'm really not understanding. People are not gonna do the same thing that you want to do just because you want them to do it. That's their right. That's what you would say. You're right, but they're right. They're right. So they can do whatever they want. Stop bashing people just because they want to leave Prime. They went to Prime, it didn't work out. It's okay. Life goes on. They're probably pretty happy. I'm pretty sure they're happy, because I know a few of the guys that I've seen, a few of the guys that left Prime. Johnson's Logics, No Luck Trucking, Travis Kinley, I think they said Trucker Rob or Prime Trucker Rob or something like that. I don't remember. But these guys are pretty happy, especially the ones that went to Landstar. They're pretty happy. It's about their home life. It's not just about their money, but it's all about their home life, their freedom. You can say you have freedom of Prime, but only so much freedom. So much freedom. Can you go home as a company driver at Prime? Yes, but only if the accommodation is there. You get 1 day for every week that you're out. 1 day for every week that you're out. And if the accommodation is there for you to go home at the time that you request it, then you'll go home. If it's not, you're not going to go home. If you're a lease operator, yeah, you can go home. You can go home, but then you're still asking. You can go home as can go home for as long as you can afford it, which means that you have to be able to make certain that that truck payment is covered. So if you want to go home like for a month, you have to have a truck payment, your truck payment in an e-fund so they can get it for a month before you can go home for a month. Even if you want to go home for a week, you have to have, or else you're going to go in the hole. So, you know, there's a lot more flexibility to leave in Prime. A lot more. I actually think that, you know, if you think about it, you go to Prime, you're excited to get your CDL. So yeah, that you're all excited, you do it and you get it. Now you gotta level up. Your level up is that you got your CDL and now you're getting your own truck. So now you're gonna be a company driver or a lease. If you're a company driver, you're gonna be excited running the road and trying to learn the road and whatever, blah 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 blah. Then you're gonna want to level up after you learn the road and you realize that you're not always gonna be able to go home sometime the way you want to. So you'd be like, okay, I want to do a lease. I want to do my own business. So then you level up again. So you've leveled up twice already, right? So now you come into lease and you're like, oh, you're running your own business and you're making your money, and you know, you're taking all the headaches and the heartaches and all the good and the bad that comes with lease. And now you're like, I want to level up some more. So what do? You say you want to do a lease purchase. And you do a lease purchase. You can either lease purchase the truck that you're in, or you can just order a new truck. I would suggest, no, I'm not suggesting anything, but people can do whatever they want. But you level up to a lease purchase. Now, when you level up to a lease purchase, you're still getting the same kind of freight as if you're lease. So, in a sense, nothing really changed from lease to lease purchase with your business. Do you know what I mean? At least for me, nothing changed. I don't know about some people might say that it worked different for them, and I won't disagree with that, because who am I? But I know for me, it was the same. So it's like once you level up to lease, that's the cap right there. You're running a business. If you're running a business, your cap can't just be there at lease purchase. You can be like, oh, well, you need to, you know, train or something. No, I don't need to put a bunch of miles on my truck that I'm actually purchasing. Why? No, why? Just so I can pay somebody else for me to make a few $100s more a week? No. I can go somewhere else that pays me the amount of money I would make running as a team or as a trainer. I'll make more money at that company as a solo. You follow what I'm saying? So what some company will pay you as what you would make some company for your business as a solo is what you will make at Prime running team or a trainer. So Prime needs to have another level, more, you know, after your lease purchase. And I would say maybe the level up for Prime would be like, okay, you can start a fleet at Prime. Oh, but wait, not right now, because guess what? They cut out the lease purchase so at Prime for right now. So even if you're lease purchasing, if you're lease purchasing your truck, you can't have a fleet that you're leasing. You have to do lease purchase the same. But if they cut out lease purchase for now, then you can't build your fleet. So the point is, they control what you can and can't do. When you leave Prime and you go elsewhere, you're a little bit more flexible, is the point. So don't get mad at people when they decide they want to leave. People are doing it just because, for whatever reason, various reasons. You know? What Prime can do, I'm not going to say what they need to do, what they can do is probably figure out, some other level up. Because at the end of the day, it's a business for all. It's a business for Prime. And it's a business for a person like me. Do you know what I mean? That is just the facts. Prime could do like a hybrid. You know what I mean? If Prime did a hybrid, trust me, they would be fine. People would be happy to stick around. But don't act like, oh yeah, you go into Prime and you get your this and you get your that. No, Prime didn't give you anything. You earned it. You work your ass off for it. You run for it. It's not like Robert Lowe is gonna like go on the road and run all these freight. He might run one or two or run as much as he can, but he has lots of freight, so he still needs lots of drivers. So Prime's not doing it for you. You're doing it for Prime. You are helping Prime business. So at the end of the day, it's a relationship. It's a partnership. Prime is helping you and you're helping Prime. It's not Prime is doing everything for you. No, some people are like, oh, you get this from, and Prime make you this, and Prime. No, it doesn't work like that. That's the fact that you look at it like that. That's the problem. But I just wanted to say, like, you know, you can't just come out constantly bashing people just because they want to do something different and they decide they don't want to stay at Prime. That's their choice to do it. Prime is not a bad company. Prime is a good company. I would say Prime is a good company. It's a trucking company though, and they're all the same. Trucking company, they're all the same. Do you know what I mean? You're a business. Your business has to run, regardless. So, I don't know, that's all I got to say about that. Stop bashing people just because they leave Prime. It's their choice to leave and it's your choice to stay. Alright?